Welcome back, my friends. From Iran, Dorotostan, Aman, Manyarapa, Amani Hastam. Dozotonda Ram 021 Kid released a new track that it's called My Flag. For the ones who don't know, of course, 021 Kid is a Shah supporter, and the reference for the flag is that this flag, sun and lion flag, is been banned by the FIFA. It's not able to show this flag in the stadiums of the World Cup that is going on right now, and this is basically what I think is why he's calling the song like this, because there are a lot of football references in this song. I have translation for the track by made by Ramin, so thank you a lot to Ramin for once again translating a song for me. He told me it's parts partially in English, partially in Farsi, so the Farsi parts are been translated and explained by Ramin. Thank you very much for your support. We're gonna dive right into this after the intro.
2015 I was in the nut house. For the first time I will never forget it. I've sworn every day and breaking the fuck out. My freedom was taken, I wanted to get it back. But I got crazy from drugs, met in the garden, I laid in the mud. Bet I couldn't flee but I was taking a shot. Shit every day, spitting tracks.
If you want to support me, please visit my Patreon. It's down in the video description and in the comment section. You can check out my Patreon, see which exclusive reactions are online there. There will be 1 to 2 new reactions, exclusive Patreon every week. Plus maybe older uploads that aren't available on YouTube anymore. And of course I will make Patreon shoutouts right here on YouTube. Thank you very much for your support. We going into the song My Flag. Let's check it out, people. That is the sun and lion flag for you, my guys. I'm just saying.
FIFA tryna ban my flag. Like what you thinking? Are you mad? Are you mad? To my people, I got your back. Persian gang, I'm cut like that.
Bro, he's the drill king from Iran. We know that. And on a drill beat, and he starts off like that. FIFA want to ban my flag. Who you think you are? This is exactly what I thought what the song is about, and it's actually in the first 2 lines. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
FIFA tryna ban my flag. Like what you thinking? Are you mad? Are you mad? To my people, I got your back. Persian gang, I'm cut like that. Persian girls are hot like fire. Raise my flag, now raise it higher. Came from mud, now I inspire. Get back, gang, this my empire. Line.
And his UK slang. That is the thing that I love about him as well. Man, really good. Yeah, I mean, sun and lion flag is a thing because it kind of represents, since such a long time, like the resistance against the Islamic Republic in Iran, right?
Son, devil is gone. 21, I'm the chosen one. Lion and son, devil is gone. Gonna fight to the end for Iran.
And I think devil is gone is reference to being Khamenei dead. I think this is why he's saying that actually.
I'm the chosen one. Lion and son, devil is gone. Gonna fight to the end for Iran. Got too many buff fronts when I go downtown. True warrior, they ask my background. Their madness going on in my town. Who's that? What's that? Tear on gangland. 21, shoot, bang, bang. Them man can get bought in London. January.
Man, it's such a, like, this genre drill, how he's doing it, I think is not so popular. I don't know why it is, but I think if he would make a different genre, he could achieve so much more wider audience. But still, I love it that he's doing it because drill is such a nice genre, especially when you have such a nice flow as 21 Kid has.
Tear on gangland, 21, shoot, bang, bang. Them man can get bought in London. January, make me a madman. My flag on my back until the last time. Online.
And he mentioned right there London. This is where he's based at. You know, my guy, 021 Kid, living in London and spreading his message from there.
In London, January, make me a madman. My flag on my back until the last time. Online, offline, see me at frontline. If they involve, I have to cut ties. Internet off, but I'm still here on grind. Free up my people, cause they...
Is it internet off bombs? I don't know if that was a wordplay, but there was a long internet shutdown. I think it was almost 3 months during the Iran war that the internet was shut down in Iran. That was such a long time.
Like if they involve, I have to cut ties. Internet off, but I'm still here on grind. Free up my people, cause they are offline. Hot like sun, I'm the brand new topic. Line is roaring, no I can't stop it. Free Iran onto his backwards. Used to the death threats, I'm popping.
And that is actually a thing. I love that you know, just saying free Iran is actually the thing, you know? You don't need to be a Shah supporter to support free Iran. You know what I mean? It's actually, yeah, you don't have to be Israel supporter, you don't have to be American supporter. You can shout free Iran all day and all night without being like politically questionable. And I really like that, you know.
Used to the difference, I'm popping. If I tryna ban my flag, like what you thinking? Are you mad? Are you mad? To my people, I got your back. Persian gang, I'm cut like that. Persian girls are hot like fire. Raise my flag, now raise it higher. Came from mud, now I inspire. Get back, gang, this my empire. Lion and son, devil is gone. 21, I'm the chosen one. Lion and son, devil is gone. We fight to the end, the war ain't done. Lion and son, devil is gone. Pushing a spliff, go straight to my lungs. Lion and son, devil is gone. Gonna fight to the end for Iran. London to LA. Stand up, everyone in the crowd. Hands up, see Lion and son, that's us, your gang. Throw your motherfucking flags out. I'm in love with the cash and get my bands up. I'm in love with the gang and let the mash bark. My flow's too cold, but all my fans hot like summer. 20 Persian gang, yeah.
That's actually what he's saying, like, my flow is so hot. That is exactly what I thought about this part, because, like, his drill flow is so crazily good, you know. It's just like, this is like the essence of how drill should sound. And it's really, really strong. It's really, really strong.
With the gang, let the mash bark. My flow's too cold, but all my fans hot like summer. 20 Persian gang, yeah. غرورم ملی کوه دمونده. واقعی نه فقط تو این آهنگه. چاپایان با ایران پاینده. ما می‌جنگیم واسه آزادی آینده. عکس با عروسک گرفتی پست بازی و عشق آمریکا مکزیک شدی پاپیون. خوش باش ویزا ساعت فدراسیون. تو رو آزادی کشتنی استادیوم.
And that is the Farsi part right here. And now is the point where we can actually check the lyrics. Now we can check the lyrics, and he starts off with, my pride is as huge for my nation as Damavand mountain, which is actually the highest volcano in Asia, which basically is, of course, a metaphor that his pride is as huge as the highest volcano in Asia. I think that makes a lot of sense. For real, not just in these songs, loyal to Iran until the very end. We fight for the freedom. You posted photos with Dole for social media, and he refers to football players from the Iranian team who making propaganda photos for the Islamic Republic. Now you are in love with America and Mexico, and this is like the double standard, which is like, how can you like play in America and Mexico when these are your enemies? How does this even make sense? And then enjoy yourself with your hourly federation visa, which is reference to that the national team of Iran is only allowed to travel into the USA on the day where they're playing. They have to leave the country on the very same day as well, which is like, yeah, this is like the worst visa you can get, right? On the way for freedom, they killed the stadium. And this is a reference to the 40,000 people killed. I think it was the 8th and 9th of January this year, right? I mean, I can't verify these numbers, and I think nobody can actually. But actually, yeah, the amount of people that they would fill a stadium, this is crazy if you think about it, right? Okay, let's actually continue right
بچه‌مون 18ام تیم ملی امید بودن و نداشتن سنی نیدن خانواده رو بگیرن ایدی یا که برن ته هفته رو ببینن دربی اونا بودن تو خیابون که بدن تغییر اصیل نوادگان کوروش کبیر شجاع مال نیستم از خلیل بهم بگو علی آقا عین کریم گزارش
So kind of the beat changed right here. Wonder where this is coming from, that the beat is changing so much.
نوادگان کوروش کبیر شجاع مال نیستم از خلیل بهم بگو علی آقا عین کریم گزارش به پلیس داده ام ای که موزیکم تحریک به شلیکه یک پارچه گیران از ترمیکه نمیذاری مثل توپ بشه چندیکه زخمم تازه از ترکش باز آمادم واسه جنگ بره وقت اضاف تموم امام چک کشتاس لانگ لیف شاه علق و ولنسا فیفا. Okay, and that is actually, he said long live Shah. I wonder if this was already the full verse right here. Ban my flag. Like what you think?
Yeah, he said ban my flag. That is right here, the hook or bridge or whatever you call it. That means there was actually a short verse, but he actually said a lot in this, right? It goes on like, our boys on the 8th of January were the national team, which means that actually the true heroes, the true representatives of his nation were the ones slaughtered on the 8th and 9th of January, not the team that is at the World Cup now from Iran. They were hope, they were young, they couldn't see their families for the new year takes gifts or even go watch the derby on the weekend. They were the ones in the streets trying to bring change, noble descendants of Cyrus the Great, brave I'm not a bootlicker like Khalil. So saying like these martyrs who died in the beginning of this year, they are the real descendants of Cyrus the Great. And then again, Khalil is a football player, like reference to a football player called Shoya Khalilzadeh, who came out on the street on April to propaganda for Islamic Republic alongside with some other players. So what he's doing is he really shows his despise for the Iranian national team because they are representatives of the Islamic Republic, not of Iran. Call me Mr. Ali like Karim, and this is reference to Ali Karimi, who was a national football player and is a legend in football known as the Magician. After he started speaking up against the Islamic Republic, the government confiscated all of his assets. He's not living in Iran currently. Which shows if you're not supporting the Islamic Republic, you can't play for the national team. That is just the thing, you know. MEK filed a report to police saying my music encourages shooting, and the MEK is an Iranian opposition group that combined elements of revolutionary radical Islam and Marxism in its early ideology. It has been involved in violent attacks and was designated as a terrorist organization by several countries in the past, which is like weird that such an organization files a report to the music that they are like the 021 Kid encourages shootings, which kind of makes no sense at all. There's one thing called Unite Iran. We won't let Iran be torn into pieces like patchwork ball. My wounds are fresh, the scars are still open. I'm ready for war, even if it goes into extra time. Like, these are kind of wordplays with football references to Iran, like the patchwork ball and the extra time for the war and stuff, right? It's over for the turbans and the hammer and sickle. So saying like the turban is a symbol for the oppressive Islam in Iran, and this is over. Long live the Shah in all fairness and truth. So he ends the verse with a shout out to the Shah, Reza Pahlavi, right here. And yeah, I mean, this is basically all the lyrics. We can finish the song and that's it.
You know you're mad. I am mad to my people, I got your back. Persian gang, I'm cut like that. Persian girls are hot like fire. Raise my flag, now raise it higher. Came from mud, now I inspire. Get back, gang, this my empire. Lion and son, devil is gone. 21, I'm the chosen one. Lion and son, devil is gone. We fight to the end, the war ain't done. Lion and son, devil is gone. Cushion and spliff, go straight to my lungs. Lion and son, devil is gone. Gonna fight to the end for Iran.
Gonna fight to the end for Iran. You know, it hurts me to see how the different Iranians are being like dragged away from each other, because like, you know, the hate is almost unbearable that Iranians have for the other side. And this is something that hurts me so much, because it feels like these political people, like the leaders of the Islamic Republic, they are like, you know, so bad people. Like, we can't just look at the execution numbers, for example, just on that matter. And on the other hand, like, you know, the other supporters of the Shah, they support the killing through the US, American, and Israeli army. And you could argue, yeah, I mean, they want to have a free Iran, like these Shah supporters. On the other hand, in the end, it's human lives as well getting taken. I just have like this feeling always. It's like, how is actually this world so cruel? Why is that actually a thing, you know? Yeah, I mean, thank you very much for supporting me. You can check out my Patreon if you want to. And people, I'm out.